Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. I'm your host, Jertheseeker. In the last episode, we explored the Kokari Wilds. We found the 3 vials of Darkspawn blood needed for this ritual. We reclaimed the Grey Warden treaties, which were being held by a lady named Flemeth and her daughter Morrigan, who was apparently stalking us through the entire wilds, and I felt uncomfortable. I felt like we needed an adult. It was kind of creepy. So the first thing we're going to do is go over here to the Kennel Master and deliver the flower that he asked us to find for the sick Mabari.
Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement, do you think?
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You really think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Oh boy, guys, we may get a dog. That's exciting. If you come over here, you'll notice the mage is no longer guarding the chest, so we're free to use the key that we got from the prisoner and take everything in it. A lot of it's not very useful right now. A couple of health poultices that will come in handy. Other than that, stuff that'll get used later on down the road. So, about the only thing left to do is come over here and talk to Duncan.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have, yes.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I have no problem facing what is to come.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not
God,
earned my
he's
place?
being
Maybe
a
it's
blubbering
tradition.
coward
Maybe they're just
again.
trying to annoy you.
Are all humans such
I
cowards?
only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Will you two just shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're
Oh, we're
going to
gonna
drink
be
the blood of those-
passing around the drink,
those
huh?
creatures.
Alright.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Well, let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten,
Jory looks a little
and
nervous.
that one day we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Alright. Chug that shit. We're having a back alley college kegger here. Chug. No. Guys, that doesn't look pleasant. I think he may be dying. Yeah, something's definitely wrong. Ah, can't talk. Yeah, he's dead.
Forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much.
Jory,
no
he can
glory in
kick
this.
your ass. Ooh.
I am sorry.
Yep, think he's dead too.
But the joining
People
is not
drinking,
yet
people
complete.
getting killed. Like downtown New Orleans
You
here.
are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Alright. My turn.
From this moment forth,
Drink.
you are a Grey Warden.
Yeah, I still say, guys, I still say that this does not seem like it would be a pleasant experience. At all. I mean, what with the death and all that?
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
It's over. I'm fine.
Did you have dreams?
Actually, I
had
think I feel a
terrible
little
dreams after
hungover
my
after
joining.
that.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Alistair, don't you be trying to give me jewelry. I don't swing that way.
When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Very well.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Alright, guys, that was exciting. Let's go ahead and level up here. We got 4 points. We'll put 2 in strength, and 2 in dexterity. And, yeah, I think shield cover and shield wall's good. Alright, we can finally equip this shield that we bought a couple of episodes ago and have not been able to use yet. So Duncan wants us to go to a meeting with the king, so we're just going to leave the 2 of them behind so they can chit-chat and all that, and come up here.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much,
And
Caleb.
somehow Duncan's already here.
Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember.
Guys,
This is the
Loghain's a
tower
bit
of
of a
Ishal in the ruins, yes?
douchebag.
Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You mean I won't be fighting in the battle?
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
Guys, he's a bit of a dick.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
I agree with Alistair. We should fight.
That is not your choice. If King Kalen wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn.
Why are elves so short?
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance to Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
That could be a pretty good distraction.
Me shimmying down the Darkspawn line? Sure. We could kill them while they roll around laughing.
Duncan is not amused.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Sounds easy enough.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alright guys, so we have our orders. We have to light the beacon in the Tower of Ishal. Now let's level up Alistair real quick. Give him 2 in strength, and gotta bump his constitution up a little bit. And let's give him threaten. Oh my gosh, guys, alright, I'm just gonna let this play out, because this is one of my favorite cutscenes in the entire game.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
my gosh, guys, that is one of my favorite cutscenes in the entire game. My absolute favorite one is gonna be coming up soon, or, well, all the cutscenes are great, but I just love, I love that one and another one that's gonna be coming up shortly. So, we're told we need to go to the Tower of Ishal, and it looks like Alistair's got a little hung up back there, so we're just gonna leave him behind.
They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Alright guys, it seems the Darkspawn have overrun the tower. They may have been a little ahead of the Horde. So, we're just gonna run in the fray right here. You can see our weapons are on fire, and we have 2 more party members. Well, temporary party members. We have another warrior and a mage. The reason our weapons are actually on fire right now is the mage used a spell, I believe it's called Flame Weapon, or something of that variety, that basically sets our weapons on fire and allows them to do extra damage, in this case, fire elemental damage. It really does help a little bit. It's not something I generally use. How did my shield bash not work right there? But it can come in handy. And it does come in handy, especially here. So we just, take out the Darkspawn around here, and we'll loot the bodies, and then continue our way towards the Tower of Ishal. You can see there's another little scrap going on up here. So we're just gonna run right into it, of course, and take out the Darkspawn. These guys really aren't any kind of issue at all, especially with the extra fire damage our weapons are doing. And the mage that we have in our party really helps add to the damage. So let's just take those guys out, and there's a few more up here. So we'll continue to wail away on these guys, and my shield bashes are not working. You can see we have a Hurlock General that just ran up into the fray. He's a pretty powerful guy there with that 2-handed battle axe, and he's doing a crap load of damage to me. So let's try to get him down pretty quick here. We got me and Alistair just wailing away on him. It's gonna take him down pretty easily. Down we go. So let's just come back down here and loot the bodies real quick. Just a lot of stuff that we're probably going to eventually sell. Nothing overly great. Great Illyrium potion and a little coin from the general there, but that's about it. We'll take this death root. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here. When we come back on Dragon Age Origins, we will enter the Tower of Ishal and hopefully find out why these Darkspawn were ahead of the Horde and were able to take the tower. The battle will continue. We have to get that, we have to get the beacon lit so Loghain's men can charge. What will happen? Find out next time on Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. See you later, guys.